Hello and welcome back. Today we'd like to talk about this amazing plant that's called Oregon Grape. It's not just growing in Oregon, it's pretty much all over the Pacific Northwest. And the reason why it's called grapes, as you can see, this is a small plant, but it already has the berries, and it kind of have the remaining of the grapes, and sometimes they kind of cluster together and it really looks like a little grapes. This is very useful plant. The berries itself, Native Americans used to use for coloring clothing, the material, so they have this nice color, and they would collect berries and use for that. Somebody is saying they are edible. Never tried, so I'm kind of investigating that proposition. But what another great benefit of this plant is its root. And the root of Oregon grape reminds you of goldenseal. And some of you already probably know goldenseal, along with echinacea, works really well as an antifungal, antibacterial, so really like almost like a natural antibiotic. So what you do, it's right here, it's pretty open area. The soil is really soft here, and as you can see, the leaves, they're pokey, so they're protecting themselves, and they remind you of holly tree. So of course holly has red berries, and Oregon grape has this type. You literally just pull it out and get your root out, and always, and I'll show you in a moment how the root looks like. So we got this nice root. As you can see, they are pretty much connected with each other, the plants. That's why they're kind of spraying around, so it's one big happy family. You can see the root of this plant. It has a distinct yellowish orange color, and these are the properties of the same as the goldenseal. So this is the elements in this plant that really helps. You need to use only when you're really like very sick or something, so you do not take it like every day. You want to keep your immune system in check, so your body fights all the bacteria or fungus or anything. But when you're really not feeling well, as a helper, you could use the goldenseal root with echinacea or Oregon grape root. So what you do, you just wash it well. You can peel it a little bit if you want to, cut it up, and just dry it, just like we do all the herbs. We're drying it out in a dark spot, and then you keep it in a little glass jar or in a cloth bag, so just wherever you feel comfortable with, and preserve it for the winter time. So when you really need it, you could add to your tea and with your other herbs, and when you're just feeling not so good, there we go, your Oregon grape root with elderberry syrup and other herbs that help to fight the virus or the bacteria. There we go. So this is golden grape, Oregon grapes with this golden root. That's what I want to say. Is it literally looks like a golden root. It has so many great benefits. Well, thanks for watching, and see you next time. After you brought back home your Oregon grape root, you wash it very well. So I wash it, and I've been soaking in the water. since the soil right now is super dry, even after the rain it was still dry. The root itself was pretty clean, so just soak it, let it remove. And then I already peeled this one, removed the outer layer of the root. So what I've been doing, first of all, to cut in smaller pieces, you can use your cutlery cutter. So you just cut in the pieces that you need, and then just take a knife, and with the knife gently just peel it. It comes very easily off, and it comes to this beautiful yellow color. So this like beautiful yellow color almost reminds me of turmeric. Turmeric has more orange color, and this is more of the yellow color. And you just peel it. Then I'm planning to cut in pieces and store it away after it dries out, because right now it's obviously all wet from my soaking in the water. Put in a jar. You could add rum or some alcohol to it and make this extract type thing. And in a cold season, when you feel not so good, you can take a teaspoon and take every 3 hours a teaspoon of this goldenseal again. Golden, because it is golden color and has all those beautiful elements that support your immune system. So your Oregon grape root, it's literally like a gold. First time I'm trying, going to preserve for the winter time, and as you can see, it's very easily done. First of all, the plant itself I didn't even need special tools. You can literally pull it out. Of course, if it's a big plant, then it's much more difficult, but with a smaller plant you can take it out. Of course, the bigger one, they have the root is much bigger and thicker. The younger ones, they have younger, smaller and thinner root. Have to say, yeah, it has this yellow coloring, so it has this type of tanning elements, so watch out. It could color your countertop or your fingers, so be aware of that. If you don't want to get coloring, just put the gloves on and protect your working surface. So this, guys, your Oregon grape root, and it supports your immune system. Or you could just as I say, you can preserve in alcohol or cut it up. You can maybe shave it in smaller pieces, like thin pieces, or cut it up right away in as like round pieces, small pieces. And then when you are sick, you take this dry root, put it in the hot water, boil the water. You can actually even boil a little bit, let it all get brewed and get all the elements out of the root. Let it stand for a while so the really brews, gets this color, gets the nutrients, and then you could take this liquid tea. Again, probably would be pretty concentrate, so you could just take 1 tablespoon every 3 hours, or just 3 times a day, until your symptoms will get looser, and then you just stop taking it. But again, if you're on antibiotics or any already strong medications, so you ask your doctor, because any of this natural elements might interfere with your medication. So before you start using anything new, better consult your doctor. Well, today we learned about the new plant. It is Oregon grape root. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.